Hey everybody, it's Shannon Rose, and in today's video, I'm very excited to share some exciting news with you. I have decided that I am going to be starting my own little podcast. I'm going to be interviewing other people, and I think the whole point of it is create content that is inspiring, educational, entertaining, kind of a little bit of everything. But I feel like my main channel, I haven't really been posting to, obviously. I really have mainly just been posting to my vlog channel this whole time, just like mom life and going through IVF and, you know, having kids and moving to Tennessee, and there's just been so many big changes in our life, and so a lot of that's just been vlogging, you know, like vlog content, traveling in the RV full time. Now we're like living in the forest. There's so many changes that have happened in my life. When I first started this channel over a decade ago, I didn't even know like why I was really starting a YouTube channel. It turned into something that I never imagined, and it's been such an honor to be able to share my life story with all of you and to be able to just like overshare and be able to feel like you guys are my best friends and tell you guys literally anything and everything. And I feel like we've all grown together over this period of time, and we're all in such different places now. And I feel like people that used to watch like my crazy story time videos are, oh, hi. We have a little munchkin coming on in. Hey, cutie. You want to say hi to everybody? This is my son, Storm. For those of you guys that don't know, he is my 3-year-old little rambunctious kiddo. It's like a little, it's like copy and paste of his dad. Ah! Mommy's filming a video. And then do you want me to come and play with you? Some soccer or something?
Soccer.
Soccer. You got it. Can I have a kiss? I love you so much. You want to go play with Daddy? Daddy can play some soccer with you, and then when Mommy's done filming, I'll come play with you. Does that sound good? I love you, buddy.
I'm gonna do a game.
Alright, bud, come on.
I have a monitor behind the camera so he can see himself dancing. That's what he's seeing. Say hi, Mommy's friends.
Hi, Mommy.
Do you know a lot of these people were rooting for you when I was trying to get pregnant with you and you were in my belly? And they were all watching Mommy and hoping that you would come Earthside with us and be our son. Isn't that cool? Those are all Mommy's friends. They wanted you and Snowy to be here.
Let's see what you look at, Mommy.
Well, maybe they can send us a video. Ah! That's enough. Come on, buddy. You got, hey, oh, I have an idea. Do you want to play a fun, you want to show him the game? Hold on, wait, don't get him upset. I don't want him to be upset when he leaves. Hey, listen, come here. How about this? I have an idea. Do you think that, you know, is your blue bike still in here? Or is your white bike in here in the house?
My blue bike.
It's still in here, the blue bike? Okay, how about while I'm filming, you go practice on your blue bike, getting on the pedals and balancing, so that when I'm done, you can show me that you can balance on the blue bike, okay? Okay, hurry up, go practice. Go do a bunch of practices so that when I get out there, we can maybe get you a dirt bike. All right, where were we? I'm gonna be starting a podcast. I feel like a lot of the audience that I've created here were people that really liked my storytime videos. I can make storytime videos for days still. I have so many stories. If you think about it, like every second in the day something happens. Life is crazy. It's fun for me to like tell you guys and share my life. And I can continue to do that, and I still probably will, like especially starting the podcast. I'm sure I'll be talking about stories in the past of things that have happened in my life that are really crazy, and you know, interviewing other people that have had crazy lives or inspiring lives. I just wanted to like not give up on this channel because we built something so beautiful and a community that's so non-judgmental, at least like most of us. I feel like social media today is like the most toxic place is like the comment section. Back in the day, that was not the case here. Yeah, we had like troll comments, but like majority of the comments were so supportive and just like encouraging and cool, and like we all became friends, and it was just really fun to create content. And then like it stopped being that way. A lot of changes happen on YouTube as far as like rules, and I wasn't able to like feel like I was able to be as open. So then I started Patreon, and then like basically all of my like good storytime videos all got pushed over to Patreon. They're still there. I'm still making those videos over on Patreon. And I felt bad because not everybody, you know, wants to sign up for Patreon or wants to pay to watch content. I get that. So for the people that are able to, you know, we have it, but I wanted to create something here that I would be proud of. And because I've grown so much from where I used to be 10 years ago, I'm a mom now, I'm like homesteading, I'm like a grandma, like to sew and garden, and I'm like into baking now, and I'm like baking bread, and like who would have ever thought that I would go from where I used to be to where I am now? Never in a million years. I just want to be able to take like what I've built here and be able to continue it to where I am now. And I know that not everybody is gonna want to watch, you know, my new content, and that's okay, but I hope that like some of you guys will be into it. It's basically just gonna be me unfiltered, raw, oversharing life, and just like my life, and in like a podcast form, but it'll be filmed, so it'll just be like this, like back in the day when we used to like hang out on the bed in like my onesies, old school status, but like podcast style. So I'll basically just be like, if it's just me talking, it'll, you know, it would be like this. If I'm interviewing someone, it'll still be like this. I'll just have like maybe a microphone so that I can figure out the whole podcast thing. Because another big change that I made is that I'm doing everything myself again. For a lot of you guys that maybe don't make content, anybody that does this as a full-time job, usually they're not doing it alone. A lot of times they have like a team behind them, managers, agents, assistants, editors. A lot goes into what we do, and back in the day a lot of us did it all ourselves. I did it by myself most of my like career, or whatever you want to say. It wasn't until I had kids that I like hired an editor to help me, and I did it for like a year, and I realized like my like content kind of tanked. And it could be me, it could have nothing to do with like my, you know, my editor. She was amazing and she's really sweet, but I just feel like a lot of the creativity is in the editing, and especially for vlog content, it's really hard to like share my story and like my thoughts in my head of like what I want things to look like when you guys see it. It's hard to do that like when you have an editor, especially like when you guys are like not in the same room trying to work together. So basically what I'm trying to say is old school Shannon, filming everything myself, editing everything myself, doing everything on my own. The only thing is I won't be able to post every single day. So like before I had kids, I posted every single day. That's how I grew my channel, and I loved it. It was like my passion. It still is. That's why I'm able to do it after all this time. Still, I'm not like burnt out because I love what I do. I just don't have the time that I used to because I am a mom and I homeschool full-time. I care for my kids both full-time. It's a full-time job having kids, especially when they don't go to school. We do not have a nanny. We do not have any like babysitters or anything like that. My mom has a house in Tennessee also now, but she also still has her house in California, and she goes back and forth because my sister still lives in California. So when she's here, she helps me, you know, she'll take the kids for a night or something, and she helps like make a lot of our food, which is so nice. But for the most part, like I do everything when it comes to like taking care of the kids. And my kids are a lot. For those of you guys that haven't been catching up, one of them has special needs, and it takes a lot of time and energy, and there's not a lot of time I have to devote to doing everything, like the filming, the editing, you know, the uploading, the responding to comments, you know, promoting the video. It's a lot more, I think, than people realize. And so I think how I'm gonna make it work on Patreon. I post twice a week on Patreon, Mondays and Fridays. A new video always goes up on Patreon. And then my vlog channel, and now the main channel for doing like the podcasts and just main channel videos. So I am thinking maybe like bi-weekly videos for the main channel. So like maybe once or twice a month. I don't know, we'll see how. I'm just gonna say that for now because I don't want to like overwhelm myself, just to see how to do it, and also because I'm new and I don't know how to freaking upload a podcast, so I'm gonna have to learn all that. Once the kids go to sleep, that's kind of when I do everything, and they still sleep in my bed, and they wake up multiple times a night, and both of them in this bed. It's not easy, that's what I'm trying to get at, but I am gonna do my best. And then for the vlogs, again, I'll be editing all that myself, filming all of it myself. I'm gonna try to do once a week if I can. And then my husband, Travis, has a full-time job now, very excited about. We're not allowed to talk about what it is, unfortunately, but he is gone like overnights. He's gone for like certain periods, and then, so basically what I'm trying to get at is that I'm gonna do the best I can at uploading, so just bear with me, give me some grace, and know that I'm doing the best I can, being a mama full-time and trying to work full-time also. With that being said, I am very excited, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here and for just supporting me, because it really means a lot to me. I'm like, not a day goes by that I don't realize like how lucky I am to have this be my job, and that I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for you guys, and I know that. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's still here watching this. I know that like some people say like, oh, she used to get like, you know, a million views a video or something, and or like 100,000 views or whatever a video, and now like, you know, I'm lucky to get 1,000 views a video, and I'm just like, are you kidding? Like, I'm excited for like that there's 100 people watching my video. That's a lot of people. I feel like people like really forget you were in a room with 100 people and they were all listening to you. Like, that's really, really a lot of people, and I'm like so grateful for like anybody watching my video. So I don't care if there's 10 of you or, you know, 1,000 of you. I'm grateful you're here, and I'm gonna keep making videos for the 10 people or the 1,000 people or the million people. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that and announce that I'm gonna be having a podcast, and that I'm gonna be uploading to the main channel again more consistently. So I hope that you guys will stick around. I hope that you'll stay subscribed, or subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to do me a really big favor and hit the thumbs up button, I know people don't really do that anymore, but like, it really is a big deal for our channels. It helps a lot because it lets YouTube know, for the algorithm, that like you guys actually like my videos and you want to see a notification if I happen to make another video. Because even if you're subscribed and you have notifications on, a lot of times YouTube won't notify you for whatever reason. And so if you thumbs up the video, it helps to let YouTube know that you actually want to see my videos still, so even if you're subscribed. So make sure to hit the thumbs up button, helps out a lot. And it will help you so that you don't miss future videos of mine. But I'm curious and I need your help. Who should I interview? Is there anybody that you would want me to interview? I'm like, I don't even know if anybody will like agree to be interviewed by me, because it's like a brand new podcast and like, who is Shannon? But if you want to like throw out any names, or if you know somebody that like maybe would be interested in doing an interview with me, and you want to reach out to them and then have them like DM me on Instagram, or email me, that would be amazing. I have the flu right now, so that's why I sound terrible. But anyway, this video is getting way too long. I miss you guys. I'm excited to be back. Maybe for our first podcast, I'll get back in like my old school onesie on the bed, and we'll just bring back an old story time video for old time's sake, for fun, to start to like ramp up the podcast, or like start it, ramp up, what's the word I'm thinking for, to like launch the podcast. Thank you guys again for being here. I'm so grateful for anyone watching this right now. So I love you, and I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.